Hi guys, how are you? I can't believe we're already on week 3. This is flying by. You guys are doing awesome. Loved your ideas, your plot lines, really how you're going to move your story along. So this will be super helpful for you this week as you actually start writing. Yay! So exciting. So here's my goal for you. 2 things. First, keep your butt in the chair. And second, don't be afraid of the ugly first draft. So that's 2 things that author Anne Lamott speaks of, and you'll see that I mention her a lot in today's email copy. I also attach a video of her doing a TED Talk that is amazing. If you don't have time to listen to the whole thing, I think it's around 6 minutes. She talks about really some tips for writing. So one of her books, Bird by Bird, this was when she was a child, and her brother had a project due the following day that he had weeks and weeks to do, and he didn't, and it was all about birds. And he had to write about pigeons and robins and seagulls and just different categories of birds. And Anne talks about he was just freaking out, talking to his dad, how am I going to get this done? And his dad said, Bud, you just take it bird by bird. So that's kind of what we're going to do this week. Just take it bird by bird. So Anne says that you just keep your butt in the chair. She says really that's the main difference between being a writer and not. And it's that simple. So this week's homework, you're not going to send me anything because it's the ugly first draft, and that's totally fine. It should be ugly. But I want you to send me the 4 days that you're going to commit to write. Only 15 minutes at a time. That's it. That's all you need. And if you end up writing more than that, that's great. But just try to commit 4 days for 15 minutes a time. That's an hour this week. And if you need to break it up a little bit more than that, do 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here, that's perfect too. Just send me by, let's say tomorrow, by Monday, send me those 4 days that you're planning to write between Sunday, today, and next Sunday. And then also, there are 2 words that have really helped me move my stories along, and then. And this is something that and then, once you go back and do your rewriting and your editing, you can take that out. But it kind of builds that bridge when you're not entirely sure how to move your story along. So don't be afraid to write, and then this happens, blah, blah, blah. And then this happens. Because like Anne Lamott says, it's okay that it's ugly. It should be. She writes, I think in Bird by Bird, about how she is often terrified that she'll be writing, she'll write her first draft in the morning, and she'll go out for a walk, and she'll be so scared that she'll get hit by a car on her walk, and people will find her writing, and they'll be like, she's not a writer, this isn't perfect. So really, it shouldn't be perfect. So use what you've done so far, your scene and point, your once upon a time, that's kind of your map, and really help that guide you. So keep your butt in the chair. Don't be afraid of the ugly first draft, and then use that and then just decide to write for 4 days, 15 minutes at a time, and send me that. And then next Sunday is our last week together. For those of you who referred a friend, you'll have that extra 5th week. And so we'll talk about kind of how to edit your story, how to tweak your story, and finish up. So I'm so excited. You guys are just rocking this. Blowing my mind how wonderful this is coming together. And a special shout out to our homeschool friends. You guys are doing so great. I love what you're doing, and the illustration that you sent me this week is wonderful. So thanks, you guys. Continue with the great work. Send me any questions you have, and we'll be in touch. Thanks, guys. Take care.